Hello children, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making some funny face pizzas. I hope you enjoy it. Before we start, I'd like you to have a quick look at the ingredients we're going to be using. We'll be using flour, baking powder, salt, olive oil and some hot water to make the dough. Now for the topping, we would put some tomato, perhaps a little bit of barbecue sauce, some herbs, normally we use oregano, then after that grated cheese, and then we can use a combination of different vegetables. The good thing about a pizza is you can personalize it and use whatever you like. Right, let's get started. As you know, it's very important that we always clean our hands before we start cooking. Now for our recipe, we need 225 grams of flour. There we go, that's about right. Then we need half a packet of baking powder. 1, 2, that'll be enough. We add a little bit of salt, okay, pinch of salt, what you get between your fingers. I'm going to make a well in the middle, and that's where we put in the oil. Okay, and we also add 150 ml of hot water. Now 150 ml of water is about 3/4 of a glass. There we go. And we add the water to our mixture. Now we mix it all in with a spoon. When it starts coming together, we can then use our hands. Okay, if it's sticky, we can add a little bit more flour. Okay, and now we need our dough. Okay, so we knead the dough into a ball. Now normally this would make one big pizza, but today we're going to be making 2 smaller pizzas. We're going to make some 2 faces. So I'll put that there. What we do is we flatten the dough with our hand. Okay, with the heel of our hand, and then I take a rolling pin, right, before we do the next step, I'm going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees. Right, we have our bases ready, and the next step is to cover them with our topping. First of all, we start with some tomato. Put some in the middle, like that. We're going to add a little bit of barbecue sauce, which gives it a bit of a kick. We spread the tomato out to the edge of our pizza. Next, we add some herbs. I'm going to use oregano. You could also use basil, so sprinkle some herbs on. And next, the cheese. Right, we have our dough, we have our cheese. Now we're going to make some funny faces. I think I'll start with the eyes. 2 eyes like that. And we need a nose. I think for a nose, I could use that. Now I need a mouth. Now for a mouth, I think I will use some pepper. I'm going to cut it a mouth like that. And for some teeth, we could use some sweet corn. Okay, and for ears, I could use some mushroom. Okay, I've already peeled and cleaned a mushroom, and the sides of the mushrooms look like ears, and an ear there. We could do with some hair, couldn't it? So how about, for the hair, if we used some grated carrot? So I'm going to peel the carrot. Okay, so here's a grater, and I'm going to grate it there. And that's enough. And we can put some, give them some carrot hair, make them a red head. And I think we need to finish off the eyes. I'm going to use some olives for that. So I've got an olive, and I'm going to, I quite like the red bit in the middle like that. I'll get another like that. And I think he looks okay. Right, another way we could do a funny face, we'd start with this one. For the eyes this time, right, we're going to use some fouet for the eyes. 2 slices there. And I think I'll have a tomato nose. So shall we give him a Rudolph nose? Like that. And for the mouth, we can use a different colour pepper. I think I'll use the green pepper this time. We can give him a nice big smile. Like that. That's a nice smile. Oh, for the hair, we could use some little broccoli. Okay. And I think you could do with a couple of ears. So we'll have some of our mushroom on here. One ear there, and one ear there. And the next step is to put them in the oven. We'll be putting on our oven at about 200 degrees and approximately 20-25 minutes.
A few moments later.
Right, children, so they're my 2 funny faces, and I'm sure that's something you could do at home, perhaps with your family. And I'm sure you can combine your cooking skills, your baking skills, together with your creativity to make something like this, which is funny and yummy. Enjoy.